What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. Said I was gonna do a feeding video for these little ones. These guys are about 6 to 7 weeks, something close to that. I don't know the exact date, but they're about that age. These are 100% het whiblets. I'm gonna be posting these guys soon on the website, probably within the next 2 weeks, at very reasonable prices. These guys are from Red Hypo, bred to visual whiblet. Het trains. So these are 100%. If they're not visual, they're going to be 100% het hypo, 100% het whiblet, and 50% possible het trans. That's from the same clutch, and then this is the most recent clutch. These guys are also 100% het whiblet. These guys hatched out yesterday, and these are 100. There's some genetic stripes in here, some hypotrans in here. Anything that's not visual for anything in here is 100% het. So at minimum, they're 100% het whiblet, 100% het trans, and 100% het hypo. I'm going to try to feed these guys today as well, see if any of them want to eat. But I know these guys are going to eat for real and give you guys a show. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Give me just a second. I'm going to go get these crickets ready. I usually buy in bulk, but I didn't buy any yet. And that's calcium and stuff you see on the outside. I use this. It's the largest. I do small crickets first. These are pretty small crickets, almost pinhead. It should be perfect for the little babies. The bigger ones almost could eat those. So I'm just gonna give them these for now to get them out the way, because the crickets die so fast. And if you guys alright, so you're gonna get as much as you want in there, and put some calcium on this time. I don't do calcium every time. I do calcium probably 2, maybe 3 times a week. And also, usually I gut load them before, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just gonna get this out the way. So I usually buy like I said, I buy in bulk, and then when I buy in bulk, I gut load prior. I'm gonna put some in here first. These are the new babies. I'm not gonna put that much in here because they most likely not gonna eat. A lot of them still got the nutrition from the yolk, so they most likely won't eat. The one over there in the corner is the one that just came out the incubator, the most recent. But these guys been out in the world for a little while. What's the difference? They eat greens as well already. And guys, if you have the option, it's better to feed multiple smaller meals versus one big meal. So if you're in a position to feed multiple times per day, it's better to do that than feeding one big meal. It helps them be able to digest faster. You don't have to worry about them regurgitating. Sometimes they overeat and regurgitate, and you have a problem sometimes with that because they will aspirate, get fluid in the lungs from trying to vomit or foreign objects in the lungs, and that can cause aspiration and complications that you don't want to deal with. So if you have the the means to feed multiple times per day versus one time a day. Using smaller meals, I say go that route. This is one of my holdbacks. I'm actually going to give him some larger crickets because he's a lot bigger than those guys. And that guy is a leatherback genetic stripe. Hybrid to hybrid pairing. Possible head wiblet. 100% head trans. So, actually all these are holdbacks. This is the same clutch as that one. I'm getting some bigger crickets. It's only one. It's another holdback. This one right here. I can eat bigger crickets than this too. So I'm gonna put the rest of these in here. My rack setup is basically the G.M.D. The room is pretty warm. I don't use supplemental heat, and as I see that the dragons are not digesting food, that's the only time I add a heat lamp to them. But right now they're digesting and everything just fine. So if I put a heat, they overheat and become dehydrated. So I use UVB and ambient temperature at this time. But let me get some of those bigger crickets ready and show you guys the bigger ones eating. So these are all holdbacks right here. Except for these. These ones, like I said, I'll start posting these within the next 2 weeks on the website. If you guys have joined the raffle in the past, if you have credits, these would be good dragons to go towards that. I did do raffles. If you're new to the channel, I did raffles. And my raffles are different. There's no losers. So you don't win the actual dragon, but the money that you put towards that raffle, you can always use it to go towards a different dragon, just double the price that you paid. So say if you spent $100 on the raffle, if the dragon costs $200, you can get that dragon for $100 plus the shipping. So good way to invest. And these are some of my holdbacks. These are half red monsters. That was a very small clutch. I kept all three. It was 7 eggs. It was actually 13 eggs. 7 eggs were good. Only 3 eggs hatched. So those are 3. I'm keeping all 3 of those. Those are a red monster bred to a hybrid female that's possible. That's head hypo, and the male is head trans. So these guys are half red monster with low content Barbata hybrid, and they're 50% possible head hypo and trans. They're all females. So those are going to be in the future. Keep an eye on those. This is a holdback. This is a hypotrans Dunner Wiblet. I'm going to tell you guys my future plans on them on a different video. Again, that's the leatherback genetic stripe Dunner. That's het trans. Possible het hypo. And this is a clutch mate to that one. It's just a normal scale Dunner. No genetic stripe, but it's also 100% het trans. Possible het hypo. And possible het wiblet as well. The father is actually possible het 0, but I haven't bred them to prove that yet, so maybe they have that in them as well. And down here I have some of my red monster to Thailand import holdbacks, and also that's probably the best one. This one is bigger from a previous clutch to that one, but this one has a tail nip in his leatherback. So those are both females as well. And then this one I have on my site up for sale. It's also 100% het wiblet. It's related to the babies I showed you previous, but it's red. I'm gonna have it up on my site for 1 more week. It was originally a holdback. Recently I had to replace my transmission, so I put a couple things up for sale to pay for that, and that was one of them. And I'm gonna leave it up for one more week, and if it sells, then I'll use that to replace some of that money I spent on getting my transmission fixed. Um, but yeah, let me get some of those bigger crickets for these bigger dragons to show you guys them eating as well. Alright, it's the same concept for these bigger crickets. Like I said, you can do it in a bag if you want, but I like to get them out because sometimes the dead crickets in the bottom of the bag and stuff like that. So I like to make sure I'm dealing with just the live crickets. So I put this in there, let the live ones climb on it. And then once I think enough has climbed on there, I just put them inside of here. If you disturb the bin, it makes them go move faster, look for a place to hide. Okay, I'm gonna put some calcium on them. I like to use a sticky tongue. It has both vitamins and also calcium with D3. And it has vitamins. Again, I do it like 2 or 3 times, 3 max. And that's per week. About 8, it's like 8 crickets in there. You don't want to overdo it. Like I said, if you feed them too much, they will throw up. And they're ready. See this one, I put a little bit too many in there. He's starting to run from them. So I'm gonna take the extra ones out of there so I won't stress them out. Her out. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Showed you a couple of the babies eating. Like I said, I have this one still on the website for right now. If it doesn't sell by the end of this week, I'm gonna take it off and show you a better view of it. Very nice red, especially for a head wiblet. It's 100% head hypo, 100% head wiblet, 66%, sorry, 50% possible head trans. It's a leatherback female. It's on the website right now, and it's a good head start on the red wiblet project. Like I said, I have plans for her as well. If nobody buy her by the end of the week, I'll tell you guys exactly what those plans are going to be. And I'm also, in the next video, I'm going to show you my plans for this one. Like I told you guys, that's the Hypotrans Dunner Wiblet. I'll show you the plans for that one. I don't have no plans for this one yet, but I really like the stripes on that one. It's almost like a quad stripe. I'll show you that one real fast. So, and then I want to see if the father proves out for 0 as well, so I know what to possibly take it to. But yeah, it's not for you, little lady. But yeah, show the babies eating. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to show you my plans for this Hypotrans Dunner Wiblet. Yeah, we're going to get into that next. So stay tuned, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of these videos that I'm going to be posting. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Peace.